And good morning. Happy Monday. We have finally made it to another week. Thank you guys for waking up with us. My name is Japhanie Gray. My girl Rebecca Williams is off today, and my girl Brittany Weir is off as well. So you just got me today. We got a lot of cool stories to get to you throughout the show, a lot of cool things that are happening here locally. But first, we got to get to some crazy stuff that's happening that I want you guys to kind of weigh in on, okay? This Furby is coming back. But we're wondering, is it a good thing or is it a creepy thing? We want to hear from you guys. You decide. Drop it in the comment section so Jazz can get to it by the end of the show. But also, we're going to be showing off your Motivation Monday pins that you've sprinted our way. That's going to be later in the sprint. So you may get a shout out from something that has motivated you either through the weekend or for today. Now, first and foremost, before we get into the happy-go-lucky stories, we do want to bring this particular story to the forefront because this is something that is happening today. Wintergreen community continues to mourn after Officer Chris Wagner was shot and killed in the line of duty. Brittany Weir has been out there all morning at the Augusta Expo Event Center, kind of getting ready for how they're going to remember him later today. Now, a funeral service will soon be held at the Augusta Expo Event Center off of Fisherville Road. Wagner, unfortunately, was killed on the line of duty at the young age of 31 years old, Friday, June 16th. On that dark day, Wagner was responding to an emergency call about a man who had allegedly assaulted a 23-year-old man at a home on Arrowwood Lane. Wagner was the first to arrive on the scene where he found the suspect and later identified as Daniel Barmack in the nearby woods. And a struggle followed, and during that struggle, police say that Barmack shot and killed Wagner, leaving the small community shaken.
This is their first line of duty death. So it's not just a shock to the community. It's a serious trauma that they've never experienced before.
Now, the visitation will be held today, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. for friends and family. Following that, there will be a funeral service in celebration of life. Both the visitation and service are open to the public to show their support. The community covered the car that once belonged to Wagner in flowers and words of remembrance. And Barmack of Townsend, Maryland, has been arrested and charged in connection with Wagner's death. So if you guys have been following this story all day, again, Brittany Weir has been out there all morning long. I'll have a full story on our website at WSLS.com. But you'll be able to see just how remembered he is, how much he's so missed. And I know there's something that's going in because the Wintergreen Police Department, because it's private, they won't be able to have anything that will help due to the fact that the officer passed away in the line of duty. But the community rallied together. I think at last check, their GoFundMe page was over $100,000 to help this family get through this. So again, if you guys want to see the story, read it in its entirety and figure out exactly if you want to attend these services today, starting at 10. Go to our website, WSLS.com. Something else on our website, okay? Moving on into this hiker who just survived. He's recovering after falling at the Roaring Run Falls in Botetourt County. Botetourt County Department of Fire and EMS called in just after noon yesterday about a person who fell on the trail. Crews had to hike their way there and were able to safely remove them from the trail with the help of a special basket for these types of rescues. We're told that the person has non-life-threatening injuries, which is a blessing in itself because I'm afraid of hikes. I've been hiking one time, but I'm afraid of heights, that is, and I can only imagine what it would be like to fall. And thank God we have the resources that were there to help them out. Steven, you've ever been hiking before?
Yeah, nothing serious, but
yeah.
a little bit here and there.
Yeah, so whenever you saw this and saw that they were actually, it was like all hands on deck to recover this person, what went through your mind?
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
Like have you been out to the Cascades yet?
Not yet.
They have big rocks.
Yeah.
They say, don't climb on them, don't climb on them. And obviously people climb on them. And one of my friends got really hurt. And,
oh, no.
You had to drag that person out of there. And
yeah.
It's tough. So you know how difficult hiking is. Now imagine carrying somebody, let alone on a stretcher.
Oh, yes. And plus, I've seen many of scary movies with this kind of theme. So, man, shout out to him. I'm happy that he's okay. And I'm happy that the community was able to step in and help him get back. And I'm glad that he had non-life-threatening injuries as well. We have something else, another update to you guys to bring you. You know about the 6-year-old girl who had to deal with that freak accident, and unfortunately, she lost both of her feet. But get this, she's now at home, and as she recovers, the community continues to raise money for her medical costs. Local group Empty Tomb Motorcycle Ministry is hosting a ride in honor of Aubry Scaletta. Learned that through a Facebook post from Aubry's mom, Lauren, that she was recently released from Carilion after doctors miraculously saved her amputated feet. The group is hosting a ride where anyone can join to help raise money, and details are limited as to what happened to Aubry, but 10 News learned that through Lauren's friend or co-worker that Aubry and her sister were in the back seat of a truck playing with a ratchet strap, and somehow it flew out of the window, and one end wrapped around the truck's axle while the other end wrapped around Aubry's feet, and both feet were unfortunately ripped off.
Shocked at first. I mean, obviously, to hear that a child's, both of her feet are severed is very shocking. Just the fact that, and her sister's in the vehicle with her, and the way it happened.
Now, the community has also donated nearly $80,000 to a GoFundMe account to support Aubry. I remember when this first came through our email, I had to read it twice. I'm like, did I read that correctly? And Stephen, you have young kids, and we all know how kids can get involved into different things, but seeing this and seeing how her little feet were ripped off, but then these doctors stepped in and, got her back on a recovery path, and she's home now. I bet as a parent, that just makes you feel some type of way, right?
Yeah, that's great news, because it's a terrible story to begin with. Like, it's a horrific thing, and just as a parent, when there's stuff that your kid's hurting, you're injured, and you can't do, I couldn't do any of that. It's scary, and thank God they're able to, save those feet. That's
right.
crazy.
Right, and I'm so happy that she's home recovering now, can try to get that sense of normalcy back into the family. So, big ups to the doctors that helped them out with that. Now, we got something interesting that I didn't realize was a thing, because I actually like the rain, but apparently this up and down weather that we've been having can affect people's mental health. So, last week's cooler temperatures have left some people feeling that sluggish and less happy. Mental health experts say that when there's less sunshine outside, a lot of vitamin D in our bodies, it's normal to not feel like yourself. They say that the warmth of relationships, whether romantic or friendships, can boost your mood when the sun isn't out. Okay, so I get it. Some people, maybe, I don't know. I like the rain. Rain makes me happy. But I know some people are I guess when it's raining, it's pouring, that kind of a symbol of sadness or something. I don't know.
Yeah. What do they call that? Seasonal depression?
Yeah, there you go. Boom, right there.
Gets
Sad. But yeah, I don't know. I know my mom, she gets emotional sometimes when it is raining all the time. But for me, it just haven't hit me that way. But I do get, being in a happier mood when the sun is out and shining, weather's feeling good. So, hey, I mean, it does affect people. We want to know what you guys think about it. Do you like the sunny weather? Do you like rainy weather? Does it impact you in any kind of way? Please Tell us about it. And speaking about the weather, we do got some crazy weather that they've been tracking all night long, yesterday long, and obviously been preparing for this. We got meteorologist Parker Beasley here to give us the update on today's forecast.
Hey, meteorologist Parker Beasley here with your local weather authority. Now today we'll hit 89 degrees, but that will depend on the severe storms and the cloud cover that will move through later this afternoon. Tonight we'll hit 63 degrees, cloudy conditions, and a few storms will persist. Here's the severe weather outlook for today: an enhanced risk, a level 3 out of 5 for parts of Lynchburg and Southside, and then our interior counties, a level 2 out of 5. And then north and west of I-81, a marginal risk for severe weather. Now, what can we see with that? Well, there's a possibility of hail, damaging wind, and lightning embedded within those storms, and we can't rule out a tornado or two later on this afternoon.
All right, thank you so much, Parker. Make sure you guys get that app downloaded because, again, it's going to be a busy day for our meteorologists today. We've got to keep everybody as safe as possible. So we got a really good story to tell you guys. Again, anytime we're dealing with our community and showing how everybody stick together to help one another, this one, our 10 News photojournalist, Greg Moore, he shows us this. So we have 128 volunteers committed, 438 hours of community service in the Roanoke Valley. He is going to be here showing us how they're making an impact through their action. Check this out.
This year we chose days of action versus one day, and we wanted to do that because United Way of Roanoke Valley actually covers a footprint of about 16 cities and counties. We're also on Jamison today with Habitat for Humanity, and they are finishing up a new build, and we are going to be assisting with inside projects such as finalizing, putting on doorknobs, painting, any of the final projects that need to be done to make that house ready for a deserving family.
This is wonderful to see this many volunteers, as I said, not just working with Habitat, but with many different nonprofit organizations throughout the city.
One of our funded partners, which is Presbyterian Community Center, they needed some help inside today with fixing up their pantry, sorting food, getting food ready for distribution to neighbors. And then they also have a room that they want to spruce up a bit. And so we're going to be helping them paint that, whatever they need help with.
If we did not have these volunteers here, this would not get done. Our staff is very small and we just would not be able to work it in.
For me personally, giving is my life. It's my passion. And if I can pour back into my community, then I feel fulfilled.
All right, man. Again, a big thank you to everybody who's dedicated their time to the community. And of course, you can check the story out again on our website, WSLS.com. Let's get into some of these cool stories that I want to tell you guys about. Delivering fresh pizza to select customers waiting for the train in New York. This is exactly what happened. That's what Pizza Hut did to help promote the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. It's coming out on August the 2nd. Pizza Hut has a 30-year history with the pizza-loving turtles. So on Thursday, some customers were able to get pizzas delivered in the subway by texting a turtle emoji to a special phone number. The underground delivery test was a nod to the fictional crime-fighting turtles' home within the New York sewer system. So with that being said, I wouldn't mind texting a turtle. I wish it was that simple, What happens if we text a turtle emoji to Pizza Hut now? I wonder what they would do.
I don't know. And you've never seen Ninja Turtles?
Well, I am familiar with it, but I never actually sat down and watched an episode, so I don't know the characters. I just know they got different colored bandanas.
So you don't know which character you are?
No.
I think everybody should agree with me that you are Michelangelo.
Michelangelo?
I think so.
Okay, what makes who's?
He's the loud one. He's the goofy one, and he rides a skateboard and does all that stuff. So.
Oh, well, I accept that because you know me, I am a loud woman.
And I think we need to ask Jazz when we get there. I'm looking ahead. I think Jazz would be Donatello.
Okay.
I don't know
Well,
if she watches or not, but
well, she has younger brothers, so I'm pretty sure she has to know something that we're talking about. We're gonna get to her later on in the show. I'm excited to figure out what she thinks about this. Okay, guys, let's get to this creepy story. All right, I think it's kind of creepy a little bit because I never was a big Furby fan. I know a lot of people were sometimes, but toy maker Hasbro is bringing the Furby back, and they have reintroduced the bug-eyed, gibberish-talking furball with a launch on Amazon Thursday to mark the toy's 25th.
Did you write that?
year.
That's an accurate description. What was it? Bug-eyed gibberish?
Gibberish
furball?
talking furball. Yep, that's exactly what it is. So this is to mark the toy's 25th year, 25-year milestone anniversary, and that could be good news or very bad news depending on who you ask. So, says 1990s animatronic toy phenomenon was cute to some kids, but a source of great frustration for a lot of parents because apparently they didn't have an off button and would randomly wake up from a silent slumber at all times of the day and night and start talking. Now, in 2016, Hasbro launched a version called the Furby Connect. New Furby is still noisy, speaks gibberish and dances, but now has an off button and it costs $70.
State of the art.
First of all, $70 is a lot, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not going to pay $70 for that little thing. But second of all, so the Furby that I did have, I think I was babysitting someone, and that's the one that my experience with it. I remember the eyes going like the little blinky, but I would probably lose my marbles if I was sleeping and the thing just woke up in the middle of the night. Like literally, how do you put it under a pillow or something? Like, what did you do? Did you have a Furby?
It?
Yeah.
No, I never had one, but they are creepy, and I think they were like they must have been a hot item for a Christmas in the 90s, like in Tickle Me Elmo or something.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I do remember going to McDonald's and they were giving out little bitty Furbies.
Oh, yeah.
So in the little toys meal. And mine was black and white. I remember that. And I thought it was cool. But again, it was just one of those toys that I was just never,
Yeah, it's a dumb toy. I mean, what do you do with it?
So, want to know what you guys think about this. Are y'all excited about this new Furby that's out and about? Or are y'all kind of like, I'm not getting it, it's just going to be there? I know some people, because it has that nostalgia to it, they might want to have it just to collect it. But not my cup of tea. Okay, so we got something else, and then we're going to get to your motivational pins. But right now, get this, once a year, one street in Minnesota transformed onto a catwalk, but this is a different kind of runway. Take a look. This is a 6th annual Wedge Live Cat Tour. A man named John Edwards started in 2017 as a simple invite to walk around the neighborhood, and he said that it turned into something much bigger. Now the 2-mile route takes you to the more than 24 cats registered ahead of time by their owners, and others who are new to the neighborhood say that they were excited to sign up when they found out about it. So what I'm getting at is these people just go around and they see random neighbors' cats, right?
I guess. I didn't understand the story when we ran it in the show, but I was also doing other things. So.
Yeah, well, Mr. Director over there. Maybe it's like, I guess, to say that it's a cat tour, it gives people a chance to just enjoy, walking around in the neighborhood and stuff like that. They should do a dog tour. I bet that'd probably be very loud,
would love
though.
That, too.
It'd be loud, though. You got like dogs barking and, but either way, I mean, hey, it might be cute. Something out there for everybody. Look at them. See, that's a beautiful one right there. Yeah, so what you guys think about the cat tour? Should we do something like that here in Roanoke? Have a cat tour every once in a while, get people out and about walking and seeing some cute little kittens, or what? Want to know your thoughts on it. All right, so it is Motivation Monday, which means you had all weekend long and even today to shoot us some of your pins that motivated you to just get up, get out and about, and just be in a good mood, period. So let's start it off. And Stephen, when you see them, press pause for me because I got these set up. So this is coming from Josie Scotty from Galax. She says, just look up. And if you're looking at your screen right now, shout out to her for giving such a beautiful, beautiful sight of the rainbow. It puts you see a rainbow, that makes you happy. So I guess the whole weather thing, that's a whole deal for real.
That's the other side of it.
Exactly. Sue also sent in another rainbow. She says, another double rainbow from Piper's Gap. Look at that little one. Now that's
a little one.
It is little, but it's cute too. You look at it, it's just like, it looks like a picture in a book or something like that.
Yeah.
Linda Ray sent in this cool shot right here. Got the hummingbirds going, motivated to get out and just see cute things in nature. We got a big shout out to Jane C. Williams. She says, after days of rain, Hadley has traded her umbrella for a sun hat.
Jeez,
so
I feel bad. Kids being cooked up in the rain.
Yes, Lord. I mean, but hey, man, that's a cute picture, man. Thank you for sharing the little one with us. And then last but not least, we got KTA Sunset This is a sunset in Lynchburg, Virginia Liberty Snowflakes. If you look at their sky, that is something to be motivated by. It's beautiful. I think I'm a believer, so I think God has a beautiful way of painting his canvas every single day, and this gives somebody a chance to just put a smile on their faces. So if you guys are out there and you are taking pictures, again, sprint your pins our way. We want to see them. Again, this was Motivation Monday. Tomorrow is going to be Tasty Tuesday. So again, if you're cooking something nice, send them our way. We want to share that meal with you and give you a shout out on how good your food looks. So let's bring in Jazzy Jazz real quick. Jazzy Jazz, are you with me, girlie?
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I can't complain.
Yes,
Beautiful day.
you had a very busy weekend, didn't you?
Oh yeah, my little brother turned 12 this weekend, so we were just spending time with him, and we had a little party for him, and then he had a sleepover, and then we had a lot of just fun things planned for him over the weekend. It was a good time.
Oh, that's awesome. Now, speaking of your little brothers, first of all, happy belated birthday to him. But speaking of your little brothers, are you familiar with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's actually his favorite thing. I got him a Ninja Turtle action figure for his birthday.
Wow. Okay. Steven said that I would be Michelangelo. Was that right?
Yeah, I can see that. 'Cause he's funny. He's really funny, and he's himself and just real goofy, real chill, and always in a good mood.
Yeah. Now, Stevie, who did you say Jazz would be?
I think she's Donatello.
Donatello.
Oh, I can see that.
She agrees. Okay, great. So Steven knows what he's talking about. Okay, would you end up giving your brothers a Furby if you had $70 just to get them?
Absolutely not. Those things they are so creepy. I couldn't imagine just like walking around the house and then seeing that somewhere in the dark. Just staring at me.
Just staring at you? That would be so funny. Okay, tell us, please, we have any comments or viewers today?
Yeah, we had a comment from Tech Guy. He said he really loves this channel.
Oh, hey, well, thank you so much. God bless you for watching. And we're going to keep on, I want you to keep on watching with us because, again, we want that conversation, that back and forth. We're not robots. And again, at the end of the day, this is for you guys, y'all's entertainment.
Exactly. So yeah, it's super easy to leave a comment. You just got to go to our website. The Morning Sprint is the #1 story on our site. Mm-hmm. And there's that comment form that you can comment on right beneath the live stream. Like Jackie said, we really want to have a conversation with you guys. As you can see, it's really chill, laid back, a very positive, uplifting environment. So it's nothing to really be afraid about, and it's nothing to be shy about either.
Yes. Well, Jazz, thank you so much, and happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
All right, boo. Bye. All right, before we roll out, let's get to these headlines, give you guys the news of the day that's coming up in our later newscast, including 10 News at noon. Our girl Alyssa Ray is back in the building. She'll be anchoring. But it was a violent weekend of multiple shootings in Roanoke City. We take a look at the latest investigations there. Plus, Roanoke City says that they're increasing their efforts to combat homelessness in the valley, but leaders within the community say that there's still more work to be done. You can hear what the Roanoke Rescue Mission discussed during a town hall about this issue. And then last but not least, the American Red Cross has sounded the alarm after a decline in blood donations over the past month. Organization had 26,000 fewer blood donations. And while they may seem extreme, this is actually normal for this time of year because people are traveling and blood drive locations like schools are closed. Their call to action coming up. Again, guys, got these stories and so much more. Again, we're still following the funeral of Officer Wagner. You guys can check that out on our website at WSLS.com. Steven, you have anything else, brother?
I got nothing.
All right, man. Well, thank you guys again for joining us on this beautiful Monday. Happy Monday. Start your week off the right way. And again, tomorrow's Tuesday. I'm giving you guys a heads up. Send us your Tasty Tuesday pins to us. Sprint them our way. We would love to share your beautiful meal with everybody else, giving you that shout out. And maybe we can come to the kitchen table one day with you. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining us for all these good heartfelt stories. And we'll be sure to be back here again tomorrow morning on 10 News in the Morning Sprint at 8 a.m. WSLS.com. We'll see you there.